Was the two Mang Ramons. Mang Ramon, the private student of Vinales, was already a teacher of Eskrima. He is a long-range fighter. His stick had an iron tip at the end, a heavy stick, kamagong I think, or bahay. And then there's other Mang Ramon, we call one Ajax. He was actually the student, or he studied with Agi, who was the teacher of Mang Usting and Talion. I learned from him too. And then there was a guy named Costales, who was from northern Philippines. Yeah, I took stuff from him too. And many other. There was a group of escrimadores who were practicing on Sunday, every Sunday. And different stylists from different places would go there, play. Oh, it was wonderful in those days.
Now, last night we were talking about the three major religious influences in the Philippines: Christianity, the Muslims, and the pagans. So Trancata would fall on the Christian one, correct?
Yes.
Now, does the Arashan differ from the Christian to the Muslim?
Yeah, the Muslim, they use the Quran.
And what would the pagans use?
Their own, the animistic.
Now, you also have mentioned in the past that obviously the Trancata Arashan is used for protection purposes.
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone tried to ever recruit you into the negative version of the Arashan and try to convert you into the bad portion?
No, we know the process of the other side, but they're not allowed to do that unless you are wrongly harmed. Then that's an option for you.
So no one actually ever tried to convince you that way was better than what you were doing?
No, but I know some of the people who are doing that, and I know their procedures. I can do their procedure, but unless you are wrongly harmed, physically or spiritually harmed, then you're not supposed to do that because it's karmic.
Right. How about weapons that were thrown in Trancata?
Then we have throwing dirks. Mang Usting was excellent with that. Same with Bias.
Throwing darts?
Dirks, a piece of pointed iron this long.
So
he has a belt like that here.
So about half a foot or a foot long?
Yeah, like this, yeah.
A foot long.
And then they use cut a coconut or wood, and that's a target. They would roll on the ground and or make like a slab like this. Mm-hmm. They would roll it on the ground and then you would throw it whether you're standing or rolling. His son was excellent with that. Yeah.
So is anything else that was thrown? How about spears?
Yeah, short spear, the long stuff too. The short spear, a double long-ended spear, and the sickle. Oh, there was another guy who was excellent with the escrimador. He worked in the machine shop. My father never knew for many years. Only using later I found out that he was an excellent escrimador. He could disarm the sickle fighter. It's hard to disarm a sickle fighter. Then Master Villaluna, he was a good, one of the best long-range fighters. He's a sparring partner of mine. He's a good whip man too. Could put out a candle like this with a whip, long whip, like a bull whip. Sometimes they use the tail of a stingray as a whip.
Mm-hmm.
Stingray whip or a rope. They have many practices that are quite rare now. A good escrimador, they would put nipa ribs, a bunch of nipa ribs, and dip it in charcoal and throw it to them. And they would like that, and it cannot touch their body, or stones.